Hello and welcome back to the Son of the Morning Comics channel, and today we're going to review Decorum #1 by Jonathan Hickman from Image Comics. This being, I guess, his new series that he started. Quite honestly, don't have a whole lot to say about this one, but we'll take a look. And we'll flip many pages to get into it, where of course we are started off with an essay from Jonathan Hickman talking about how there's, different worlds upon worlds upon worlds. And then we get to look at some art. This is pretty up here. And then we get to see just some battles. Decent art, some of it. Oh, looks pretty cool. This kind of looks like a scene out of Star Wars. And there's a pyramid. And some people. Oh, we've got some talking. Oh, and people are fighting. They're not happy with each other. Got more drawings. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. Like, same thing, so just bigger. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, we get some maps now. Okay. So now we get to learn about how there's different areas. This is not anything new in a Jonathan Hickman book. It's starting to border on being unoriginal. But I guess it'll all become important at some point. The location of these pyramids over the last 100,000 years. And then we get another essay, and oh, now we're on chapter 2. Okay. Now, at least there's somewhat of a story, and as you can see by the staples here, we're halfway into the book and they're actually starting some story. And there's just really not much going on yet in this story. We know this girl's name is Neha, and she's a courier, and she transports, I guess, dangerous goods or dangerous information in packages across different parts of this universe. And she's apparently wondering why is this just a regular delivery, why am I getting paid 3 times what I normally would, that she's going to a dangerous place of some sort. Not anything fantastic happening here, but they let her know that she's going to a very unfriendly place. We don't know too much about it yet, and so she demands 4 times the normal rate instead of 3 times the normal rate. And then we get more essays, and I don't know. And we get street noodles. I don't know. I don't know. The art's not very inspiring in a lot of places in this book. And now we're on chapter 3. And so this is, I guess, kind of neat. Then back to the simple stuff here. So this woman arrives, and they think that this woman is the courier, but she's not the courier. This guy, I guess, is the boss of wherever place they're at, and he thinks that he thought she was the courier, but thinks that she was too old, whatever. Wants to know who the F she is, and she says that she's come to deliver a message, by the message being sent by Syndicate Major. You gotta read all of those essays to be caught up on that stuff. And she says, I find standing is best when delivering news that's important. We flip the page, and she says, and as you know, the syndicate major, because it acts too polite to repeat in public, is banned from doing business in this galactic arm. As such, they use third-party advocates like yourself to serve as conduits for the necessary services they render. The position, one not of their choosing, burdens them certain weaknesses they would not normally tolerate. And so, this guy thinks he's being accused of something. She says she definitely is accusing him of something. Guns get drawn, and then we learn what a courier box is in this universe. It's very strange. And we find out that, the courier does arrive, and, he wants to know what it would be, because what's this package? But the courier's not for him. It's for her. And, she opens up her little courier box, and she's got one of these diamonds that we saw in the sky in the universe, and starts taking people's heads off with it. That apparent obviously has some sort of power. This guy's still okay to this point. He's trying to shoot her, but then gets his hand blown off. So obviously things aren't working out too well, and he, of course, gets executed. I guess after this, she wants to know what's she gonna do now with the actual courier. So I guess this is the preview sketch from the next issue is. Not and this was, I suppose, this was a wraparound variant cover. I really don't have much to say about this. I think that the whole little essays and diagram things that Hickman does, at this point, it's getting gratuitous, and it's getting in the way of the story. It's a big, thick book. I don't know how many pages there are in here. There's like 4 pages of story. So, I don't know. I've liked a lot of the stuff that he's done in the past, so I guess you give him the benefit of the doubt for an issue or two, but there's just so much of this extra stuff. Like I said, at this point it just feels gratuitous and unoriginal. So hopefully moving forward he just focuses on the story. So that's my thoughts on that one. So if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments. You can visit me over on Twitter at Son of the Morning 7. Thank you once again for joining me here on the Son of the Morning Comics channel, and have yourself a wonderful day.